What? In 3?
We're live.
Welcome, everybody, to Red Rook. We've got our full cast of characters here. Who would like to give a recap of what happened for an inspiration? Or if you're cheeky and already have an inspiration, 10 goldie dues.
I feel like
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. What happened? Regale us.
Gay.
Well, if I remember correctly, since it has been a little while, it all started with us.
All right. We don't have to go back to the beginning.
No. Just
Okay.
In the beginning.
Our session started with us realizing how screwed we are in the fight that just sprung upon us, with the queen popping out of nowhere, right?
We're talking about Red Rook, right?
Yes.
Keep going.
Son of a... Yeah, no, with the queen antline popping up and all the little critters popping up around her. I was able to get off in the beginning a nice shot that kind of leveled it out, and we felt so good. And then things took a turn for the worse throughout the whole fight, of where people started going down, more antlines showed up, we somehow survived and not died. Though we had 2 people fall unconscious, and we basically ran out of spells of healing.
It was only 2 people?
And Theron died.
Oh, Theron died.
Right. Theron is
He's
people.
not living.
He is in our hearts.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, essentially, the entire session was us just fighting that thing. And then us running away, realizing more were coming if we didn't start moving.
That is true. You could hear the entire canyon abuzz with activity from the various sizes of antlions that were heading your way, and you guys made the expeditious decision to GTF go.
And then we leveled up.
Well, you almost ran into... Did you guys actually trigger that last antlion, or did you successfully sneak by
We
it?
fucking
No, we
beat his ass in one
ran,
turn.
triggered it, and killed it in one turn.
That's right. Okay. Then you leveled up. So you are all now level 4. Congratulations. Go ahead and take an inspiration. It occurs to me...
Thanks.
Oh my god. It does occur to me that that was probably much easier to recap, considering it was all just...
One
we were
fight.
fighting... Yeah. So...
Got into a running fight.
Yup. So, we are still within, if I could move everyone to the big old overland map. So, you are still within the Devil's Pass. You have successfully fled from the Antlion Den.
And we accidentally fled north.
Oh, God. I could make you roll survival to see which direction you flee,
I'll
but...
kill you.
I'm not going to do that. Moving through the hexes within the Devil's Pass costs 8 hours each hex. So, you guys have a decision to make. Are you going to the west or the east?
West.
It occurs to me I clicked on the east and then said west, so, you know. So you said west.
Always left.
Does everyone agree with going west?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
obviously we want to go west to maintain the right of way.
Oh my god.
Of course.
You don't
That
want to
only
run into
makes sense.
traffic. Of course.
Why would I travel down the oncoming traffic lane?
So I will require I'm gonna say Naswada and
Question.
you know what,
is
actually this counts as desert.
This is a group.
So you
I
may
do have a question.
Yes?
Is this a new day?
It not since the last combat.
We haven't had a long rest.
You have not had a long rest. You are
Okay,
all still wounded.
that is all I'm trying to clarify.
Okay. So, It is currently 4:30 in the a.m.
Fuck.
I will need a survival check to continue along unabated.
And this is a disadvantage,
This would be at an advantage, actually.
which is nil. Oh, right, but it's nil because I have exhaustion.
Ooh. Someone can. Well, then I will allow. Oh, all right. You know what? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Okay. All right. He made it, guys. All right, we're good.
We gotta help.
Helping.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. So you make it to this hex, and I move the tracker by 8 hours.
Did anyone bring the trumpet to play the Song of Time once the moon crashes?
Tom,
Mm-hmm.
you said it was 4:30 in the morning, and now it's 5.
Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Hey, change the AM to PM.
Is it not showing as PM? Oh, no.
You said
Oh,
it
no.
was 4:30 AM.
Mhm.
And then you went 8 hours. You
8
went
hours does not put it at 5:30.
Yeah. My bad. Hold on.
Time works
It's at
differently in the
noon.
desert, alright, guys?
Come on, guys. Everyone knows that.
Days, we lost 5 hours just staring
No.
at the sun.
Okay, there we go.
Old man yells at son.
I don't know why I counted 12 instead of 8, and inaccurately counted 12.
Wait,
Counted
4:30
13.
4:30 plus 8 would mean 12:30, correct? Not 1:30.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
That's still wrong.
You're muted.
What? I
No, we
am-
switched into a different time zone. God.
Yeah, the time zones breathe
You're not muted.
north to south. They don't go east and west.
Okay.
What? You didn't realize that this land's sun rises in the south and
All
sets
right, I
in
get
the
it.
north?
I get it. I clicked too many times.
We're on a planet that's its axis is tilted on the side.
I appreciate
Sorry.
the world building. We'll use it some other time. So, obvious question. I'm going to want someone to be in the lead and someone to be navigating. Please designate your scout and your navigator.
Meat
I'll
shield.
navigate.
Go ahead and roll survival at non-disadvantage and non-advantage.
What can this non-specialty role people do?
That's if there's something you want to do during all this, by all means.
I don't think I can read a book while riding a camel.
It'd be a bumpy ride.
A bumpy ride.
Gonna be a bumpy ride.
All
I
right.
guess I'll just look around. I take that back.
You're gonna look at the ground.
No, I've got.
So here's what happens for the last 8 hours. You've been staring at this book, trying to read it, and just like you've reread the same page over and over again. Like you just can't really focus on it.
Fucking hate when that happens.
I put the book
Right?
away.
All right.
Me too. I
So-
also look around.
Oh, you look at the
It's
head.
probably for the best.
You
Okay.
see, you count each and every sand grain that passes.
So
You
to
guys managed-
confirm,
Mhm.
we did a short rest at the end of last session, and we have not yet rested today.
Correct.
Okay. Before we started, when we left after our short rest, I took Theron's pieces and stored them in my bag of holding.
He didn't die. Theron gets death saves.
Yeah, he does get death saves. So
Oh
he's
right,
not
I
dead.
forgot we figured that out afterward. I was
Yep.
thinking he was dead, and I was gonna have to remake him. I forgot about
Oh.
the death saves thing.
No, you found an extra double A in your pack and stuffed it in him, and he powered right back up.
Derek, you have a bag of holding?
Yes.
It's an artificer thing. I
Has
can
this entire time.
infuse 2 items at a time, and they are treated as magical items. And one of the options I have for that is a bag of holding.
Yep. They wacky. They
And
extra wacky.
yeah, I pretty much keep that as one of my 2 at all times.
Where do you
And
think
then
he
the other
stores-
one I leave open, and then if I don't use it for combat, that's when I turn into the alchemy jug and make free poison or acid.
I was
Where do
going to ask, though, how much space is in there?
Isn't it like a 5x5x5 cube?
Yeah, I think so. I believe like the better the bag, the bigger the cube.
Well,
I
that's the
think
thing. When he says, like, I don't know.
Basic bag is like 5x5.
Okay.
we could put the camels in the bag.
2 feet 2 feet in diameter at the mouth, 4 feet deep, can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic
Ooh.
feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of content. We could have shoved all of our fucking water barrels in there.
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, if this is an actual bag of holding, we could have just put in a
it
bunch
would
of
be.
water
You know
in
what?
there.
You know what? We'll put the bird cage in it.
Yeah.
I mean, two foot
not
diameter. Not exactly.
Wait. Can living things survive inside it?
No, they
No.
can't.
They
Okay.
can, as long as they can hold their breath.
Okay.
Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, minimum 1 minute, after they begin to suffocate. So one
Woof.
person could hide in there for 10 minutes.
All right. So, you have a decision to make, and technically you could have made this decision. Well, actually, no, you were fleeing. So, you can. I believe you can still do another short rest if you'd like, or you can. It's noon 30. You've still got at least 2 more turns to get out of the Devil's Pass. You can do a short rest now, or a long rest now, or just keep going until you get to the door. The door is technically the hex down here. So it's not where the word the door is, it is at the base of where the actual
To be
stone.
perfectly honest, I would be up
structures.
for a long rest. Well, now, I would say we could push one more time. Because then we would have to take a long rest, because then we're borderline doing it, everyone picking up a point of exhaustion.
So what I was going to say was you can short rest, move, and then long rest. Because I believe you are still all, like, not at full health. And you get multiple short
I
rests,
was
correct?
technically at full health, and then I leveled up. And then I wasn't.
You got hurt by leveling up. You weren't
Pain.
wounded until you leveled up.
So a short rest is only like a short rest can be as short as 1 hour.
That's why I'm giving this as an option.
I mean, we've been trekking for 8 hours. Why don't we take an hour break?
Heal up whatever's left, and then...
Because we're going to regain half of our hit die and when we take a long rest, so...
It's half.
Is
I
it
thought
only
was
half?
full.
I thought it was the whole thing.
It's half. I was just
half
looking
of
into it
your
myself.
total,
Half your total.
Oh.
basically.
Oakley dokley. All right, then. Are
You
you?
want to take a short rest?
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'll set up the actual camp. Even though, realistically, you guys are probably just kind of like sitting around on rocks or something.
We ain't
Giving the camels a break.
unless we have a breather.
Find the halflings.
What about them?
I'm
They're
sorry.
fresh.
I'm sorry. This is still the same day that we killed the Antland Queen, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay.
you've drawn your cards.
I'm just
You know?
making sure.
Have
Yes, he has.
Yes, I have.
you sure?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a day. Womp womp.
It's still a day. Still the same day, in fact.
It do be. So, you guys are sitting around. I'll say a hastily made campfire. Why the hell not? Feel free to take your short rest and regain some little
Done.
hit dice.
I wish I could regain more spells, but arcane recovery is once per day.
Ah, you already used it.
Yes.
Oh, apparently I did not. Oh, I didn't click the roll button. Ah.
Yay.
Yeah, the way short
Okay.
rest works is you hit roll to roll your hit dice, and then you
Mhm.
hit rest.
Yep.
So if it's not, we're getting all of our hit dice back at the end, then I'm not using any more hit dice for right now. I'm waiting until our long rest.
Okay.
That's fair.
And since
Yeah, I have good enough amount of hit points that I'll save my last hit die.
okay, and since 8 hours have passed, I'm recasting mage armor to keep my AC high.
Okay. Go ahead and note that. Is anyone else casting any spells or rituals during this brief reprieve?
Yeah, I just want to double check. I think I'm out of spell. Oh wait, I do have one spell left.
Might want to hold on
Is
to
it create water?
No, I was, and I'm putting those to the group. So, Tom, did we
Yeah.
agree that the short rest counted as our level up period, or do we have to wait for the long rest?
So you guys are...
I believe we gained all of the stuff, but
Yeah, you gain
they-
the stuff, just not the HP yet.
all the spells, I believe, if you're that kind of spellcaster, are technically unprepared until you can take a rest
Yep.
to prepare them.
Yep.
Just
So
a
if you
quick
gain
question.
daily
What-
abilities or stuff like
Well,
that.
no. This is more of I switched out spells.
That takes the prepare
Yeah. You'd have
rest
to prepare that.
time. I don't know if that can be done during a short rest. I think that's long rest only.
I believe spells have to be... Let me look. I believe
No.
spells...
For ranger, it's I switch spells out when I level up.
Well, yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
those are
how
known
Warlock
spells,
works
right?
too.
No.
Eh?
He's like a cleric.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Druids and clerics, if I'm not mistaken, are the only ones that can actually change every single day at in the morning. And then there's other classes that can change
So do you
out
have
the
spells
spells they
known?
use.
Yeah, it's like Warlock. You get the option of just not or of unlearning a like spell or two whatever per level and swapping it for another spell.
Yeah,
I'm-
you
I would-
I'm
don't
gonna say
have.
if you have the spell slot,
I would-
then I'll allow it to have changed. But
yeah, since you no longer have your
Yeah.
old spell,
yeah, it would be really unfair to just be like, "Oh, you don't got any more spells? You should have used
Okay,
them."
so I gave up Cure Wounds for Goodberry.
what
Wait
the
a
fuck
minute.
is wrong with you?
Hey, now Goodberry can be exceptionally powerful in long schlongs.
Okay, our last fight, think about it. If everybody had at least a Goodberry, and Thomas agreed that anybody can use an action to put that in somebody else's mouth to get them up.
They're free up, like
A free
enough
pick
of a
me
heal.
up.
Yeah.
A free pick me up to keep people moving.
Yep, that's technically the power of the Goodberry. Wow. I cannot.
Quick question for me. So I noticed that my icon still has a shield on it. If it was from my shield of faith, that should be already
That's
gone by
gone.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
I don't know how to remove it though.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna cast this because I don't see me using any other spell.
Okay, cool. You cast Goodberry. How many Goodberries does it create? Ooh.
10
Did you roll
berries.
minimum on it? Or is that just... What
No, it's just you get a hit point.
Oh, cool.
okay.
I can eat a berry to not use a ration.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's the other aspect of it.
I'm now max
And they-
health.
And they last for 24 hours.
Yay,
So,
good
since
berry.
there's 10 of them, are you just handing out, like, 2 per person?
It's 2 per person.
Okay, cool.
So everybody
Does
will have
Shalene
two.
get one?
I will give Shalene one of mine.
Okay, cool. I'll put it in his inventory.
I give one to my camalgamation.
And
The
remember,
amalgamation has been split. It is now
Well,
the many camels.
and
then I give
just-
one to my dread camel.
Dread.
And as a
Indeed.
side, and just aside, remember, after 24 hours, that they will just disappear.
Yep.
So
The camels have split back into the 5 cards that turn into Exodia, the Forbidden One.
The 5 camel elements. And we have 6 camels.
Oh, that's right. That's a weird number.
It's an even number.
Anyone else have anything that they want to do? Ritual spells, just shooting the shit. You guys are in this small little haven in the middle of the Devil's Pass.
I want to read book.
Okay. I'm assuming that is the
In search of the shifting shiv.
Ooh. I'm assuming the purpose of reading this book is to glean the location or some sort of clues as to
a
where
book
it is.
containing historical account, tall tales, and crude maps estimating the location and lore of a mysterious and magical dagger.
Okay, I would like you to roll. What would be I want to say knowledge, history.
Oh,
Or no, it's
yes.
history. Yeah, history.
Come on, baby. Hey.
Ooh. So, let's see. You make some significant progress.
Yay.
You're pretty sure it wouldn't take long for you to have a breakthrough and figure out where this is, but you are surprised at how quickly you're catching on to the various authors, their patterns, and some of the consistent allegories that are within these various texts.
I'm starting to see similarities in different stories.
Yep. You do conclude, based on most of these tales, that it is somewhere in the Salt Wastes.
Fascinating.
So, pretty much almost all of them do state that it is somewhere within the Salt Wastes.
The
So,
Great Desert.
Yep. All right.
Can I ask a question? It might be shenanigans, but I wanted to ask if I can do this.
Okay.
So, I believe, wasn't it Nick that was navigating last time?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so if I were to, I'm assuming we have a map that shows us like the journey of what we're like the area of where we're traveling through, correct?
So the fun part about the Devil's Pass is that,
You don't go through the middle.
well, yeah, the middle is fairly like big and open and doesn't have any particular features. It's like being in a clearing in a dense forest. All the predators see you.
But do we have a map that's basically the overview map that we use for traveling, like the one that we have when we pan over to the big map, or do we not have a map that shows that?
So you have a map that shows. Here, I'll bring. Yeah,
You can click on the
yep.
overland.
So but we have we physically have a map of the overland, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I was wondering if I could because I'm assuming like if I were to study the map for the next part of our journey, could I possibly give Niswada the help action for the next navigation roll?
I would allow
Like, because
that.
I've studied the map enough during our rest for that one hex.
Let me take a look. I would say an appropriate would be maybe investigation or survival.
Okay.
Would be appropriate rolls for that.
Okay. Investigation or survival. I need to scroll down for that.
It's going to be the same for you either way.
Yeah, it is. I'm just I tried scrolling down with the scroll bar, but it doesn't scroll down the skills.
Yeah, you have to make the like
character sheet.
Yeah, I have to make
you gotta scale it just a smidge.
Yeah. So investigation.
Well, that was almost a fucking one.
So, one thing you do know from analyzing this map is that a lot of it seems very vague. And when you decide to take a look at what the path you've already taken, it doesn't add up. You note that the antlion dens didn't look quite like what you saw. Like the general area did say did have some hints towards it being antlion country, but the path seems wrong. The area that you're sitting in right now, you can't quite find it on the map. You find something similar, but all the rocks and the paths seem to are just a little bit off.
I feel like the flying jerk is the reason.
One could possibly make a history check, or
hey, I'm good at that.
You are.
Can I if Dreadhawk isn't?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
he's way too focused in his book.
Yeah,
Remember,
let
he's
me.
spending this whole hour looking at his books.
Yeah, so I will do a history check myself.
That's good. Okay, that's really good actually.
Mm.
So you try to think back, and you've gone to. Now normally you just go straight to the east gate. That is where your clan lives.
Mm.
But you've heard stories of the Devil's Pass, and you've heard that even the tunnels below it that connect the east and the west gate are they seem to be difficult to navigate. Consistently, it seems like the passages always shift, and there's always been a theory within your clan that it's called the Devil's Pass because the membrane that separates this from the plane where devils and demons come from is very thin, just like how the planes to the other elements are thin out in the Calim Desert. This has kind of a resonance with hell, and that sort of chaotic miasma seeps in and literally will shift the terrain around. It'll affect the very land itself.
Oh, so it is the flying jerk's fault.
Do I
The
know
flying
if
jerk is more of a symptom of it.
yeah? Do I know if past the door, if the terrain is a little bit more, like a little bit more consistent, like it doesn't
so on
change
that,
as much?
Make a history with advantage.
Okay. History. Oh, well, I'll just roll again. I forgot how to do advantage on this thing.
Okay. So you don't know the intricacies. You don't think anyone does, but there is power in the door. The door is more than just a weirdly shaped rock that looks like a doorway. There is ancient kind of respect, kind of an aura about it. It seems to contain what's within the Devil's Pass. It is said to be something of a barrier to keep the chaos of the Devil's Pass from seeping out into the, while very desolate and extremely unforgiving, still very consistent desert.
Okay. I relay all that to Naswada for her next, being our scout, navigator person.
Okay.
Just so that she is aware of what
And
could happen.
Naswada will have advantage.
Yeah.
I want to say, is it just like if you have disadvantage and advantage, it just automatically cancels out, or is it? If
It just cancels out, and you just have a straight. If you have two advantages,
yeah,
I don't know.
Do they all stack? Is there
I'm
a
not
stack
sure.
involved here? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Our resident D&D 5e.
What? For what?
So if you have two advantages and one disadvantage, do you
He
get an
says that they
advantage?
don't cancel out and give you advantage again. It would be basically you have neutral no matter what.
Okay. Then
Like
I
the
would
amount
say...
of ones that you have just means that you have one advantage no matter how many advantages you get, and then the disadvantage. So it would
Gotcha.
cancel out and be neutral no matter what.
So here's what I'm gonna do. You will be his advantage. You may roll survival, and we will take whichever is better of the two of you.
Okay, that sounds fair.
And Sprechen of, is Naswada here?
She is just washing her
Naswada
hands
in the
right
room
now.
right now.
She is washing her hands right now, so it'll just be a second.
Okay. She's washing her hands. Well, at least Naswada is maintaining proper COVID.
Naswada is a female, so I said she.
COVID personal hygiene policies. In Raleigh, you didn't. Did you heal up?
Yep.
You took a rest and.
Yep.
What did you get? Like a 1?
All 3 of my health.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah. Took a short rest.
It'll be fine.
And recovered one hit. spent one hit die and
You'll
gained
be
3 hit
fine.
points.
You'll be fine.
I just won't get hit. Easy.
Don't worry, you have
Yeah,
good.
you'll use your tides of chaos more often.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, you have good
Yeah.
berries.
I have good
You do have
berries.
good berries. Everything's
Okay.
good when you have a good berry.
That's true.
Naswada is back.
Okay. Naswada, considering you have the highest passive perception, you notice something a little unusual. Oh fuck! What are you doing on the humming house? The humming house.
The humming
Looking at it
house.
being completely broken because all
The-
the art
yes,
is gone.
because I moved all the assets. Get the fuck out of there.
Alright.
No more navigations
Oh!
allowed. You've lost your humming house privilege.
The South Marketplace is very broken too.
Oh my god. So, Nasawada, you
Mhm.
look up and you see the small, thin
Is this we're supposed to be in the camp or the overland?
camp.
Okay.
Everyone should probably want to be in the camp right now. So you look up and you see the coil of thin smoke kind of snaking its way up in the air from the small campfire you've made. And beyond the smoke, kind of just coming out of the side of it, you see the tiny figure of what looks like a bird.
Oh fuck.
But you realize it's
no.
at this distance, it's got to be a really fucking big bird.
It's the flying jerk.
Is it yellow?
It is coming from the north.
Oh, the direction we
Is the
came.
big bird yellow?
This big bird is not yellow. This big bird appears to be kind of a silvery,
Oh,
purplish.
fuck.
A familiar.
just
so I
stare
shouldn't
there for a
expect to be
second.
taught my letters.
Hey guys, I think the rock is above us.
It appears to be like a mile or so out, but it does appear to be coming this way. It doesn't seem to be going left or right. So it's either moving away from you or moving towards you.
Sorry, I really like guys. Rock's heading this way.
And as you pointed out, the rest of them can see it.
Oh boy. I think we should think about leaving.
I agree.
I agree.
I
No
packed
to
up my
this
tent.
shit again. Okay. So you hastily
Put out the fire. Run.
kick out the fire and
Yep.
kick some sand on it and pack everything up, toss it onto the camels, and within minutes, you guys are loaded up and on your way. So, I mean, up to you. Theoretically, you could try to give the Vraka slip and go east, or you could continue heading towards the door.
I vote towards
Whether
the
that
door.
works would be up to some like rolls or some strategy of yours.
As we currently are, I don't think we might be able to pull that off. I would suggest we just keep heading for the door and look for advantageous spot to make our stand. If it comes to that.
Okay. Well, you're looking at about 8 hours of travel. Go ahead and hit me up with that survival roll, both Naswada and Zaya. Woof.
But
So it takes time passes by and it starts to get dark. And the thing is, you still don't see the door in the distance. And it's about
I would like to say that at some point during our journey, once it, because you said it's now dark, so maybe like an hour.
Okay, let me change it to when it actually got dark. So we'll go, let's say 8. I don't really know when it gets dark in the desert, but we'll say 8:30. Sounds reasonable. So you're still going through here, and you feel like you've seen this same spot a couple of times before already.
Oh, we're going in frickin' circles.
To be fair, the layout of the area is not helping much.
Actually, never mind. Rules as written. I kind of don't want to do it. I was going to, as a attempt at distraction, use my magical tinkering and make a random rock or something glow, which sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius, dim light additional 5 feet, and then just leave it behind us.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
The problem is, rules as written, I cannot end the effect on it from a distance without, I can only do it to a certain number of items at a time, have this, magical effect.
Oh, so you
and so the oldest one goes away, and if you might remember, something that has never been relevant, my character has that special soundstone that he carries on him that he definitely would not want to get rid of. So I can't just keep using stuff until the oldest effect goes away, because that would be the oldest effect. So rules as written, because I cannot cancel it at a distance, I can't just leave that. So there goes my idea.
Sucks. Does anyone have isn't there a light spell where you can touch an object and just make it glow brightly?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
But I don't have it.
I don't
Of
have
course.
I don't have that cantrip.
Look at all these
Whereas-
utility wizards.
Look, man. Why take light when I can take dark vision?
So
That's a good
it
point.
darkness slowly roils in through the
Darkness?
canyon. Yes, it's about 8:30 p.m. It starts to just kind of creep on in. Long shadows from the mountains on either side start to just stretch outwards and cover you until the last blinking of the sun dips behind one of the mountains. What are you going to continue to travel in the dark, or what's the plan?
I don't want exhaustion. We've been moving for 16 hours.
Yeah.
It's true.
I would say, as Niswada would have been looking for some place to settle down,
Did we
possibly defensive. If I noticed that we weren't getting any progress and it was getting dark.
Did we lose track of the flying jerk?
That's a very good question. I would say, what are you doing to try to shake it? Because it's heading towards it was heading towards the smoke trail. So we're going back in time here a little bit. It was heading towards the smoke trail. It's in the air, so it can see. And you are traveling with a troop of 6 people and 6 camels and 1 large mechanical shiny dragon thing.
Are there any tight passageways that have cover from the air?
There are.
Do you want us to roll a group stealth
Do you
check?
guys hunker into one of those? Or...
I would say we would try initially.
Okay. So we'll go a little bit back in time, because I feel like I should have given you guys a chance of just actually solving this instead of just wandering out.
Instead of fighting the jerk.
So we'll say it's 12:32, but no matter what, you cannot get to another hex, because as we've established.
Got it.
So
Well, I am
Your
going to
plan-
take a moment to infuse my signet ring with magical power to make it into an enhanced arcane focus.
Okay.
Enhance.
Okay. So you guys are finding some narrow cannons. Wow.
I wish we could find some.
That would make this easier.
Any cannons at all would be great.
I bet.
Why'd you
I-
roll it twice?
I have exhaustion.
Oh,
Yep. Oh.
so you stand out in the open.
I mean, he's watch. Obviously.
And Zaya stands with you.
Remember, I'm helping him get advantage, so I also help him with the stuff.
So let me see. It's hard to come up to find
Is there
another
a
good.
passage to the Underdark here? I'd like to disappear from these.
If you thought the Devil's Pass above ground was bad, you do not want to see what it's like subterranean.
You mean the Devil's Bathtub?
Devil's ass.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna get cheeky here and reuse an asset, specifically the last map.
Hey!
That one's got the most narrow passages, and it really would be unrealistic of me to say, like, oh yeah, nope, there's no other narrow passages in the entirety of the Devil's Pass. So,
No. We've gone around in a circle back where we started.
you know, I like that logic.
Fuck you!
It makes sense. So we will go ahead and I suppose I should make it daylight because it is daylight, technically.
It's noon 30.
I'll cut the difference and say that it's been 4 hours of you wandering before you decide, okay, we're just gonna
We're just
shove into somewhere. And then everyone gets to go back to their favorite place.
Can I try and like make a roll to see if like, well, I guess after we're stopped.
Yeah.
I
So
kind of want to cast detect magic as a ritual.
okay. How long does that take?
10 minutes.
Okay. Before you do that, what are you all doing to hide?
Hiding in a place with my camel.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So-
presume with that stealth from
Tyler
Naswater.
never rolled stealth.
Come on, Tyler, roll stealth.
My bad.
Oh Jesus!
Ooh,
Okay, we are not stealthy at all.
no.
Speak
Well,
for
some of you are.
yourself.
Some of you are.
It's
Go
fine,
ahead
we
and
can just
position
roll
yourselves
again.
wherever you'd like within this little area.
Quick question. For our 3 different people who took Shadow Touched, we have access to do we have access to the spell, like the free spell casting that came from that? Or are we waiting until a long rest for that?
I'm gonna allow it.
Oh fuck yes!
Perfect.
Okay, then
I feel like that's
Dude, you rolled a 17.
yes.
I don't think he was asking for him.
yeah.
Mainly for the redhead.
I'm gonna walk up to Niswata and then give a little poke.
All right, Naswata disappears.
It's a shame Niswata died.
I do the same to Zaya.
You bump into
Um,
you bump into Naswata
Crafty.
by occupying her space.
I'm just gonna say, Tom,
And
you
Raleigh
did take me
having
off the
seen
map.
this.
I know. That's the joke. Oh man, I should have got the module that actually makes it so you can be invisible to other players, but be able to see your character.
Let's not worry about that. Anyway,
Yeah.
You
Those
do have
two are-
3 people with Shadow Touch now, so that might be a good mod.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up
Those
on that
those
one.
two are now
Oh, okay,
invisible,
I see.
Got it for Kingmaker, and it's pretty fucking great.
and me and
All
my
right, who's the other one with
I'm
invisible?
also invisible.
'Kay.
Invisible.
and then I take my camel and I essentially throw over my
I'm not gonna
sand-colored.
I'm not gonna
ribbon.
sort all of them and figure out which camel's yours. So this one's yours.
So basically, everybody that rolled poorly is now invisible.
Yes.
Yep.
We have dealt with the problem.
Problem
Huzzah.
solved. Let
I
me
found my
separate
2
these.
camels.
You found? Oh yeah, you can just everyone select your camel and drag them off of Shalim.
Can you?
Oh shit, are there some of them in the canyon now?
Can you? No, don't grab my camel.
Wait, does everyone have access to each other's camel?
One of them's a group camel.
Oh, that's right.
I lost the camel up here. I can't see it
lost
because
it?
I don't
Oh.
have vision on it.
Here's your camel.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Okay, can we
I'm
just
having
leave the
issues
camels
figuring
in
out-
one place and say
All
they're
right, you know what?
hidden?
We're
Jesus.
amalgamationing now. We just don't do things with camels anymore. No, stop touching the camels.
I think you both tried to move it.
Camels are over here now. They're in a pile.
Kishimiki is back in the pile.
You forgot to set Zaya to invisible.
Right. Let me do that. And then go ahead and position yourselves.
Hide yourself, Art.
Okay. All right. And then is everyone positioned?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
No.
What about our water genasi or air genasi here? What's he doing?
I should probably roll his stealth. Hey, big money.
Cool.
Yeah, you almost don't see him. He's just kind of blended in with the crags. But you said you wanted to cast a ritual. You know what? I'm just gonna put everyone on turns. So everyone can kind of decide what they want to do.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your
Are
shit.
you fucking kidding me? Can I roll something above a
Don't-
goddamn 10 tonight?
Don't you have the most obscene
You do.
Yeah,
initiative too?
I rolled a 5 and still got a 13.
Okay, and then my boy Shalim.
How many times did you roll that? Jesus.
Okay.
And you said just an action we prepare?
Yeah, so what are you guys doing while you're settling down in here, kind of hunkering down, laying low? What's your
knock it-
action for the next, 10 minutes or so? Are you on watch? Are
Oh
you...
yeah, I'm on watch with an
like-
arrow at the ready.
Okay, cool. Ready to action to attack. Let me actually begin, not combat, but the initiative order. Niswada Dune. In Raleigh.
Ready to action to. I'm just on watch, actually.
Then go ahead and give me a perception check.
Very well.
Woof. All right. Zaya, that's a good question, Derek. I would say no because it's not its movement that it's actively doing.
I don't see it ever being relevant. I was like, we may be dealing with a flying enemy, and one of my spells produces their movement speed. Huh, I
Although
wonder.
if you did slow time on a creature, probably that would slow the fall.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for me, where did we come from? Did we come from up here?
We're gonna say from the bottom, from the south. Yeah.
From here?
For sanity's sake.
Okay, so if it was from here, I'm gonna go in this little divot crag here because I'm invisible now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be
So-
standing out in the center and
Yeah, but I'm gonna be
presumably.
like in this crag, like in the shadows, kind of, just because I'm still kind of paranoid. And then question. So if at some future point, like if he was to come in, and I was to actually get a hit on said creature, am I able to do things that would like cripple a limb, or basically like Monster Hunter
See,
style, like
we'll
get
cover that
something
when
off
that
that?
happens.
Okay, just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that was a thing I could do, really. But yeah, I'm basically here. I'm keeping watch, and if it goes over there, I'm gonna ready an action to hit him.
All right, go ahead and roll perception, and
Okay.
then my man Scrox,
I'm gonna
the
spend.
Dreadhawk.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes stealthily casting detect magic.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, we need to roll perception.
If you are doing watch, you also have passive perception, so keep that in mind. Shalim pulls out a crossbow
I'll
His
just keep my
trusty
passive
crossbow.
up.
and holding that in place. Sir Ard.
Yes. I'm sorry, what did I miss?
What is your current action you're doing while you're all hunkering down? Are you on watch? Are you ready an action
yeah.
to attack?
Yeah, readying Ray of Frost specifically.
Cool. All right.
And since it's a cantrip, you can continually ready it because it just fizzles.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was like, I could ready Ray of Sickness, but that actually is only a once per day.
Mm,
So here's what happens. Could you describe to me how detect magic works?
it's a 30-foot sphere with me in the center of it.
So it's a sphere, not a cone.
Well, it's set the description, and it says within. Yeah, okay. Yeah, within 30 feet of you. For whatever reason, when I read that, I was thinking in front of you, but no, that's not what it says. It's within.
Yep, it's a 30-foot 3D sphere with me at the middle.
Okay. So immediately,
I mean, if there's any magic in this stupid desert, I would know immediately.
Reminder, it does get blocked by stone.
It does get blocked by stone. So
Oh, maybe the desert itself is magic.
I would say you detect something just on the edge of the cliff.
There's a jerk here.
Something really small. And
What school?
I would say the school of magic that it's giving off is conjuration.
Oh.
And you look directly up.
Oh.
And it hasn't noticed you.
What is it?
But you notice.
I can't see that.
One moment.
You're gonna have to
reveal. Yeah, I know. I gotta figure out which one this sucker is.
What's that thing? Or is that my template? Did I place it incorrectly?
So 30 feet above you.
Oh, it's a jerk!
You see this.
It's an imp with a scorpion tail.
And you see kind of this you wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. It kind of blended in with the red canyons. These things are very good at sneaking around. You're only seeing it because of the glow that's emanating off of it, and because of your spell. And it seems to have a little ball of fire that's kind of caged in its claws, and it's looking over at the pile of camels with a sinister little grin on its face.
That jerk. Okay.
But Naswada, it is your turn, and you have.
I can't say anything about the jerk until it's my turn.
With a passive of 15, do I notice it?
So you don't notice that one.
Okay.
You notice one right here on the edge of the cliff. You don't even really see it at first. You just see like a little pebble kind of move out of the way, and you hear it rather than see it. But you see that there's some kind of shape, something that is standing at the precipice of that.
Wouldn't I notice that too?
Uh,
Because it's technically line of sight.
yeah, that's a good point. Scrox, I will allow you to, if you want to vocalize.
I don't have a way to vocalize silently. But Shalim is next to me, so I will.
I would say he's within poking distance.
I will poke him and direct his attention to the two that I've noticed, and motion for him to. I'll poke him, direct him to the two I've noticed, and then point at Niswada.
Okay.
I'll bring my fingers to my beak in a shushing motion.
So, here's what I'll say happens first. Naswada, you stated that you had a readied action.
Right, and I just want to clarify something. I just turned invisible out of nowhere. No one explained to me.
Oh, yeah. That was just...
You don't even know you're...
Yep. I didn't say anything. I just walked up and poked you.
I mean,
Look,
to be
I
fair,
don't fully understand my powers either.
you're...
Off screen in that hour, somehow 3 of us became exposed to shadow.
You know what? Your current position perfectly explains your roll of 1 for your stealth.
Why do you think I put myself there?
Yeah. So
sneaky.
You just think that you're just standing in the middle, like completely invisible, or you don't know that you're
Because he
invisible.
still sees all his stuff.
Yeah, true.
He's like, wow.
So
this guy-
since this is a bit of a weird situation, I will allow you to choose whether you let the arrow fly.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I'm not aware. One, I'm not aware of the fact. 2, even if I was, did anybody explain the fact to me that if I attacked something, it would go away?
Nope.
No.
But now you're
There-
visible.
And Niswada would have had no idea about invisibility really or how
No,
it
but you're
works
about to
since
find
it's not in
out.
her wheelhouse.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So I am going to roll to try to hit.
Okay. I would say you have advantage because you are invisible and it's unaware.
And
Wait,
then
you're also exhausted.
No, that doesn't affect attacks, just checks.
Correct.
Really? Ooh, wow.
3
the fir-
levels
fir-
of exhaustion to
Okay.
affect.
So then you get advantage on this because it's unaware.
Yay.
And then I will also use Planar Warrior just for.
Shits and giggles because why not?
Yeah, because fuck that imp.
So. Longbow. Advantage.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
Once, okay, and then I. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Roll that.
So,
17 force damage.
the imps are tiny. This thing's about the length of your arrow. So, could you explain to me what happens to this little guy?
Well, Pop Goes the Weasel. Pop
yeah.
Goes the Imp.
Okay.
So I'm planning, like, I see it and I fire, because I'm, like, expecting the Varrock, and I see this thing and I shoot.
Mhm.
And it doesn't just, like, pierce it and go through. No, it's like a small impact. I guess the imp vaporizes and the rock around it kind of just
Yep.
goes
There's
away
like
with
a
it.
crater
Yeah.
where this thing was. I suppose we could probably start doing some combat music. Let me... I gotta remember how to skip.
I mean, this seems already kind of chill right now. We can keep with this chill music, you know?
Is it, no, not kip. Skip. Boom diada. All right.
And now I'm no longer invisible.
Yes, you are no longer invisible. It is in fact in Raleigh's turn. Actually, no. Ready to actions go first. So, Sir Ard was the only other person with a ready to action, and he hasn't spotted anything yet. So I would say the moment he becomes aware of things during this combat, assuming it happens before his turn, he basically gets that. So
All right.
in Raleigh, you're up and invisible.
Indeed.
You just saw Naswada vaporize something you didn't even really see until you looked over and there was just a crater. And as you get to over here,
Mm-hmm.
roll perception.
Yeah. Hey,
Damn. Okay.
I see time.
I see into the future.
So let me just do some things real quick. Like this will make things a lot easier. And I know it's gonna kind of ruin a lot of work, but I don't really care at this current moment. How do I? All right. Woo! So you look
dimensions.
around.
Oh, fun.
All realities.
And you see a number of imps.
A number of jerks.
Let me to make sure that they all have the correct 30 feet signifier. All right. They are all just on the cliff sides looking down. They all just saw Naswada Dune just pop into existence. So their attention is currently fixated on Naswada. Wadu.
Continue to hide like a bitch.
Continue to hide like a bitch. I'm gonna ready an action once one of them decides to attack that one with a Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost? Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look and see. Okay, they're not. That'd be hilarious if they were. Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Sure.
That's never a good sign.
Nothing.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
next turn. Let's
He's
go.
hoping like he's hoping Tyler's
They
hoping
all
they're
have
the-
true sight. They can actually see us even though we're invisible. That's why. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he did notice that they were all surprised at the sudden appearance of Naswada.
It's like in Halo
But-
when you when you surprise the grunt. Oh, not a
Watch out! Watch out! Leaping from over the cliff. RKO out of nowhere,
not this fart monster.
jumping a full 30 feet off the cliff side, pouncing onto Naswada. It's
Watch out!
another Buluzao.
I don't think that.
I don't think we ever actually determined what you guys never knew what they were.
Doesn't that mean
Another?
Art's ready to action lets loose and
Yes.
and in
Yes.
Raleigh's ready to action lets loose?
No, and
Correct.
Raleigh already. Oh wait,
so
no, not
that would
Raleigh,
actually
no,
appear
Swada.
as it's mid leap. I'm gonna say about, let's say here,
It gets scaled mid-flight.
20 feet in the air. It's
I think Ray of Frost
Left
is,
4
what,
Dead
60?
Hunter leaping. Oh yeah, they're both well within range. So go ahead and roll your Ray of Frosts.
Is it possible for me to reach him at 20 feet up in the air if I jump as an attack of opportunity?
Well, it's not gonna. No.
Oh.
Attacks of
All
opportunity
one
can only be
damage.
adjacent. Wow. Wow.
Maybe if he was.
Hey,
still
we
invisible.
balanced.
Okay.
It's two blue rays
So
of ice
if
just
both of
lance
these
out.
Yeah.
This thing
does
is
that
just
mean
flying
it-
toward Naswada.
If both of these hit, does that mean its speed is reduced by 20 feet?
Yes. I don't see anything on here that doesn't say it doesn't stack. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
its speed is reduced, but the leap ability is not considered movement, so it still manages to land right next to Naswada. Takes an attack. Naswada, what is your armor class?
11.
I'm not you. 16.
16. Okay. So it leaps and its barbed tail snakes out, striking at you. Go ahead and see that. Dealing 13 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you guys ready for more of Tom's bullshit dice?
You just managed to make the save, but
Thank you. +4 +4 to the Constitution.
You still take the 13 piercing damage, and all of you. Well, let me see. Let me check.
Fuck these things.
Anyone that is within 30 feet of this has to make a separate Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna say
Don't I also have to make another one then?
yes. This is a separate ability. This is like an aura, a passive of it. So all of you, including
Is it a
Shalene,
disease ability or no?
Wait, I
this
just
is a
realized we don't
disease
have
ability.
Theron on the board.
Oh, shit! You're right. Hold on. That is a very important.
Well, you ready to be sickened, Tyler?
I'm
Yeah.
prepared.
Tom, if it's a disease ability, I'm immune.
You're immune.
I'm immune to disease.
Cool. Then you do not have to make this roll whatsoever.
Cool.
It's not AIDS.
Position
it's
Theron
super
wherever
AIDS.
you'd like him to be.
I'll just put him here.
Cool. And technically,
You can make a ray attack.
let me think.
No, wait, he can't. Not on a ready
No.
action. Unless.
Theron is not actually immune to this. That's weird.
How's it? Your machine has super AIDS.
Well, the machine is immune to poison. It does not state that it is immune to disease.
However, you
Okay, let's see. Constitution save, Constitution save.
just roll con.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. I still need a Constitution save from
Yeah, from me.
Dreadhawk.
I rolled it.
You did?
It's right. It's the last
Art's the one who
Oh, right.
hasn't.
Art hasn't. Okay. And Theron technically has to make one.
Oh no!
Okay.
Wow, you got a lot of bonus for rolling a 7.
Yeah, I have a
Ooh.
con of 16, and it's one of the saving throws that artificers get proficiency with.
All right. Well, so everyone. Oh my god, it rolled so fucking low. So everyone takes one
Bullshit
necrotic damage.
dice.
Ard, I hope you're ready for this. You take 2. Oh.
Bullshit dice. What the? What?
That's a mind sliver.
I didn't even click that.
And then lastly, Naswada, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
This thing's
okay. So for Theron, for whatever under damage immunities, it's poison, but he is considered a construct, and I would assume constructs by default are immune to disease.
so
I'm a
it
+6.
does necrotic damage. I'm assuming it's just like rotting it away, like rusting it or something. All right, Naswada is prone. These things are nasty when, you know, you don't instantly fry them in one turn. With that, I suppose I could actually show all of them on the.
Condition
Initiative order
immunities
now.
for Steel Defender are charmed, exhaustion, and poisoned.
Okay.
Wait,
is
is that condition immunities?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a condition. A disease is not a damage type, and the damage type is necrotic. So yeah, it looks like
Yep.
I guess he's still.
It's a magic attack.
So the imp over here
Also, he's immune to poison damage, apparently.
pulls out a fireball or firebolt, and he is going to fling it at Ard.
Oh boy. flinging fire at
That,
fire,
that
huh?
sounds like a dex saving throw.
It's actually a ranged touch attack, or not touch attack. There's no touch attacks. You didn't hear me say that. It's a
did.
ranged attack.
It's too late. We already heard
Does a 17 beat your armor class?
Yes.
All right, you take 7 fire damage, unless that's reduced because you're a fire genasi, in which case
I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure
you
it
take
is.
half of that. All right, cool. Then you take, I think it's rounded down, so 3. Zaya, you're up.
He sees the only person on fire in the group and decides to add to the fire.
Yep.
Okay.
What can I say? They're chaotic. They're demons. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Question: is it possible for me to, while I attack, also roll and intimidate to try to like gain taunt on this big guy,
I think
like
it's
to get his
grappling.
attention from?
It's not grappling. It just knocked him down. So I would say make a religion check.
A religion check? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you have an ability that forces them to attack you?
I don't have any spells, and because we haven't taken a long rest yet, and I used all my spells to heal you guys last time.
So, that is just enough. So, this is a Belezau. It is a
Gesundheit.
fiend. You know that they are immune to poison. They are resistant to lightning, cold, and fire. And they are immune to frightened, poisoned, and charmed. So this
Okay.
cannot be frightened.
Well, I'm not talking frightened. I'm talking getting his attention away from Niswada and attention to me.
So I'd say make your attack, and if it hits, maybe you have its attention.
Okay. Let me roll my attack.
Hit it hard enough, and you'll definitely have its attention.
I was about to say, would she have advantage since she's invisible?
Yeah,
Yes,
do I have
you do have an
advantage?
advantage on this attack.
Okay. Advantage.
You gonna move your character?
Oh yeah, I will.
All right, that is going to hit it. You managed to hit it in the side. It kind of crunches the. You hear a rib crack, and it is going to spin around and kind of tower over you.
Towering
And,
over me?
Yes,
A
This
This
thing-
thing-
Goliath?
these things
Tall.
can. These things are very tall when they unfold themselves. It gets on its hind legs and it's looming over you like 9 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And there's just one
Um,
on the ground seeing this thing.
So I'm no longer invisible then.
Correct.
So we can get that icon off. And then I think the same thing with Raleigh because she did a Ray of Frost or whatever. So,
Yes.
and that is my turn for now. I'm hoping I can keep him taunted then.
All right.
I rolled
This imp is going to be cheeky. See that Naswada is down and chuck a firebolt at him.
Heck,
It has
They're
disadvantage.
imps. Oh, that's
'cause
right.
It's a ranged attack.
You know what? I already said it. I already committed. So
Yeah,
Yep.
they're chaotic.
that's true. Does a 12 hit? Does a 12 hit?
Oh,
No.
It doesn't.
Okay, cool. Then that is its turn.
Oh, it's the other jerk's turn.
Yep. Other jerk. It's gonna see the situation. Kind of think about it a little bit, and then decides to chuck a fireball at Zaya.
Also has resistance to fire.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
All right.
Yuck, yuck.
Not even close.
Not even close. Dreadhawk.
All right, we're gonna go here. Gonna finally break my silence. And we're gonna go magic missiles. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Light them up.
Gonna try to.
So it's 3 damage per dart.
A dart deals 1d force plus 1.
Okay.
So, unless you want me to roll it for
No.
all 3 darts,
No.
all 3 darts deal 3 damage to each of the 3
Yeah,
units.
that's average damage, probably for the
That's
best.
exactly average.
So, you hit them all, and they all like kind of shriek in pain.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
They're kind of like, "What the fuck?"
And it's force damage, so
Yep.
no immunity.
There's kind of a booming like. Shalim's gonna see all this shit. And...
Wait,
Oh,
Scoot.
okay.
I'm not gonna get in Shalim's way.
Shalim is going to prop his shoulder up against the cliff here and aim at the Balazo. I'm probably definitely pronouncing that incorrectly.
The Blozow.
The Blozo.
The big jerk.
It has to if it hits its armor class exactly.
If it meets it, it hits.
Okay. Then a bolt comes flying out, hits it kind of in the shoulder. It just kind of scrapes, leaving a big old gash open.
No.
The thing doesn't really even notice. It is still staring down Zaya. You suspect that it might realize that you're a paladin.
You suspect it
Ooh,
might
goody.
be thirsty.
A paladin of the illegal dash.
So one
I
of the
get
imps
that
is
reference.
going to jump down, or rather fly down to here. So it is flanking. Sneaks right up behind Zaya. And whips its little stinger at her.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh ho ho!
Bullshit dice.
That's a crit.
Oh, fun.
I need you to make a Constitution save, and you also take a whopping 8 poison damage and 3 piercing damage.
Okay, is the Constitution save for disease or no?
It is for poison.
Okay. And then Constitution save.
Oh wait, my
Oh.
bad. You don't take the poison damage until you make the save, so you gotta make
Okay.
the save first. Ah, never mind. You didn't make
Imp
the save.
gets its poison damage anyway.
Yep. So that gets you.
Okay.
Oh, boat face.
I took the damage.
This imp is going to scrabble on over here. It's going to look down
Hi.
at Scrox, who just hit 3 of his buddies. And he's gonna throw a fire. He's gonna drop a fireball on you.
Fire rock.
Firebolt.
Yeah, firebolt.
It's a fire brick.
Whoa!
So he was dropping fireballs. I'll be really panicky.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's gonna hit.
Whoa, what is it?
A 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Rolled
By
a
the-
19.
By the way, your dice are fucking stupid.
They can be.
Can be. You've rolled successes
be?
on everything you've rolled tonight.
I mean, I can make them
must
public
be.
if you want. It's all gonna be the same.
It's infuriating how lucky you are.
I
You
am
turned
lucky.
on the Baldur's Gate dice.
Weighted dice.
The weighted dice. You take a total of 3 fire damage. Boo-hoo.
Oh no.
Cry some more. The last imp is gonna realize it's kind of not really close enough to do much. So it's going to fly over to here.
You know, if you're late to the cannibal buffet, you get the cold shoulder.
Heh.
Wow. It's gonna see everything and
Tyler,
I'm
quick.
gonna roll a die and see who it hit. Who it
Connect-
decides.
Connect the nerve endings.
Yep, it's gonna throw one at Niswada.
The helm. We must go to the helm.
Does a 14 hit?
No. I think his AC is 16.
Yeah.
Niswada? Okay. Yep, then it misses. And you see it kind of like snap its fingers, like, drat, damn it.
Quick thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind.
Ard, you're up.
All right. Double check L option. Well, I don't think I like my line of sight from over here. It looks like there's possibly some rocks between me and the big bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move over here amongst the group.
Okay.
And
Oh, I forgot to give Shaleem 1 necrotic damage.
I'm waiting for the jerk with firebolt or fireball.
I am targeting Goatman with
Okay.
Ray of Sickness.
Ooh. Just so you're before you do that.
Oh, I already.
All right. Well, I was gonna say they're immune to poison damage, and they're immune to the poison condition. I believe that's what Ray of Sickness does.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will absolutely
Yes.
allow you to rescind that.
Well.
Yeah, 'cause I think I would have. I would
What
have
should I
explained
roll
it.
to see? What was that?
I would have explained, like my character would have explained it when I rolled my religion check.
I mean, we were in combat, and you didn't actually say you were telling us. What should I roll to see if I would actually know this?
Religion.
Well, next time I will verbally say it. I just assumed that because I learned it, I would have.
You rolled higher than Dixie, so I'm gonna say yeah. You know.
You think about
Okay.
it.
If I had rolled under, I would have been like, nope, I just fired it. But okay,
Yep.
I will take your information then.
I'm a generous god.
Eat it at an imp instead.
I think they. I don't know. Hold on. Well, I can't tell you.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna
they can poison you.
stay in the corner actually. Since that changes things.
Sure.
Can I see any of the imps up on the walls?
Yes,
around
they
me?
are all visible.
Okay. I'm going to target the one closest to me with just a ray of frost.
Okay.
They're in attack mode.
Which one are you targeting? This one?
Yes, yeah, there we go.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. Woof. Oh my god, that was actually close, but unfortunately no. What does Therin do?
Theron is not actually capable of flight despite the wings. So
That's in the
Doesn't
next
he have
upgrade.
a laser gun?
it's
Pull out your plasma gun.
it is a like it's called Force Empowered Rend.
Mm-hmm.
And like the way I've kind of often described it is that like it creates a force blade off of him, but it's not an actual like ray. It's just like a little melee
lightsaber.
attack. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and force empowered rend whatever you're about to do that to.
Goatman.
Oh.
You want to borrow my dice?
Fuck.
I don't know. I think I have enough. I'll just put these ones in timeout.
Yeah, just change your color.
Put him in the guillotine. Not to actually kill him, just let him sit there, stew, think about it. Alright. Naswada, you are down but not out.
So I'll get up.
Brush hair and put on a little makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back down because fuck you. I will take
You
out
get
my
up again.
sickle.
Your what?
Sickle.
Okay.
Why'd you leave the kids up on the table?
Continue.
Actually, no. I'll take out my dagger.
Woo!
Ooh, okay, ballsy. Go ahead. Go ahead,
And
TACOM.
I will bonus action. Planar warrior this fucker in front of me, and with advantage attack him with the dagger.
Oh, do it! Fuck
All
that
right,
thing.
do it. I double dog dare you.
Dog him. He got dogged.
Oh yeah, he got dogged. All right,
And then
go ahead and roll your planar warrior bullshit.
Oh, that was
14
awesome.
force.
Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Yeah, you've got his attention. You stab him. Like
But I wanted his attention.
like you shank him right in where the kidneys are, and like this weird pus starts leaking out,
Jelly beans.
and he just spins around. You just managed to duck under his tail again, and he looks furious. There's drool just sliming, just like a waterfall coming from his mouth. He's hungry.
And then we find out Tom gave this thing legendary actions.
Oh, you guys haven't faced something legendary yet. In Raleigh.
Do something.
I'm doing the thing.
Anything.
Do I know if they're immune to fire or not? Just off
Roll
of-
religion.
Very well.
Yep.
Oh, I double
That's how
clicked.
we do.
Sorry, take the first one.
You vaguely know that demons tend to have, at the very least, resistance to fire. Things from hell tend to be able to handle the heat.
Oh.
Yes.
Come on, guys. You guys are just making it look like I'm cheating.
I mean, stop cheating and it wouldn't look like it.
Fine, I'll make it public. I just didn't want you guys to feel so bad. Oh wow, a 1. There's a lot of targets in that melee.
Yes, there are.
I'd like you to roll a d6.
Alright.
1 to 2 is Theron, 3 to 4 is Nisawada, 5 to 6 is Zaya.
Wait,
Yup.
I can't just go into a square that's empty?
Absolutely
Like, just
not.
circle it
I
around?
think he's ruling there are so many other targets in the melee, he definitely hit something.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
dog
okay.
pile.
You refrigerated the soda machine.
That's gonna be cold soda.
Good. Now he functions
Makes
better.
sense. It's like, it does make sense. It's like right in your way.
You hit the wing.
There's some, it's now a Slurpee machine.
Oh,
An icy
slushy
machine. Yeah, slushy machine. He's a little chilly.
That means his Mountain Dew cans do an extra 2 damage. 'cause
And they're refreshing, too. Alright. Do you do anything else?
Nope, that's it. Let's take
Power
it
All
away.
right.
at your patheticness.
I'm gonna-
The blouse, blah, blah, blah.
Beelzebub.
You know what? Yeah, honestly.
About half of Theron's wing crusts over and falls off.
Oh no! Monster.
You're getting staff bonked next
All right,
turn.
so everyone that is within 30 feet, I need them to make another Constitution save.
Except for me, because I'm immune to disease.
Yep.
Oh, thank God I rolled something higher than a fucking 5.
You still take 1 necrotic
Fuck
damage.
you.
Wah, wah,
In
wah.
Stupid,
Gosh.
Stupid.
I know you've got
tiefling.
character ideas, but that doesn't mean you have to be suicidal.
Nah, aren't two.
I'm ready.
Um,
I'm bringing the next one in.
yeah. Alright, so Ard. Oh god, it rolled high too. In Raleigh and Ard, you both take 6. Or no. Yeah, 6 necrotic damage. Everyone else takes 1.
Takes 1?
Spicy.
Yep.
Shalim.
Wait, sorry.
Yes, you still take 1 even on a save.
What?
Yes.
That doesn't
It-
make
it's
sense.
not half, it's just 1.
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I know it's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, Shalim took the 6 damage too.
No.
He's not looking hot. That leg that's broken, it's starting to like rot up. So
Bert.
that was just its passive. Now it attacks Naswada with its barbed tail.
Well, I pissed it off.
That you did. You knew what you were asking for. You take 8 piercing damage, and I need a
fucking Christ.
I need a Constitution save. Wait, let me check and make sure that isn't like once every. If you make the save, you don't have to ever do it again for like 24 hours. Sometimes that's a thing. Nope, you got to take it again. Fuck. Roll a Constitution save.
Oh, Jesus! I think it's time to change your dice color.
You are poisoned. You are now sporting festering boils, coughing up flies, shedding rotting skin.
Oh my god.
And in 24 hours, every 24 hours, you will have to make the save again.
Oh, you've been fucking diseased.
Ooh. So you are now under the poisoned condition, which, if I recall,
I think it just takes.
I think that just gives you disadvantage.
Disadvantage on attacks.
Right. God, those clouds are bright. Wait, does someone have a torch in here?
No, I have a fucking detect magic circle.
Oh, okay.
That technically.
I saw it flickering, so I was like, what? And that ends its turn.
Oh, I do have a torch on me.
Oh. All right.
This token had a torch.
This one up here did not forget that you magic missiled it, and it's gonna firebolt you.
Okay.
It's gonna headbutt you.
That's a bad one.
It's gonna miss real bad. Like, really, really bad.
Did it roll a 1? Does it get a chance to attack its fellow allies?
It rolled a 2
Oh.
for a total of 4.
Yeah, that misses.
Why am I telling you that?
I don't know.
Because you're feeling defensive.
Because you're self-conscious.
Yeah.
You're cheating.
Okay. We'll just do public rolls, and
No,
you can
I'm
all just
kidding,
suffer.
Leave it. We're just kidding with
Zaya, go ahead.
Okay. I am attacking again. With
That would be a good
advantage
idea.
to the blah 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 thing because.
Yep, you have advantage to the attack.
Good Christ.
Wait. 14?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna hit.
Yay! 9 more damage.
Correct.
And that's
It does take a
my
clunk.
Are you
turn.
rolling that one-handed or 2?
One-handed because I want my AC up higher.
Okay.
Given your situation, that's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, another one that got magic missiled is instead going to leap into the fray.
Sub jerk.
Yo. And it's gonna give you the sting. It doesn't get flanking because his buddy's 30 feet up.
Yeah, that might have my back to the wall.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Nope.
All right.
You can set it back to GM. Of course, when you start making it public, you start rolling like shit. Funny
I mean,
how
the
that
attack
happened.
itself was
Interesting how
okay.
that worked.
Oh, okay. All right, Shapiro. Curious. I noticed that all of a sudden they stopped hitting us when it was public roll. All right. The third imp that got magic missiled, considering that's the only damage that it's taken, they are precocious and vengeful, so he is going to firebolt you.
I'm gonna headbutt you.
Ah!
Get fucked.
Dreadhawk, you have the floor. proceed to wipe it.
No, I can't use this one. All right. Yeet. Okay. The same 3 imps take 4 more force damage.
You bastard.
This jerk, and this jerk.
You said 4 more damage?
Yep. So they've taken a total of
You're doing this some math
7.
out there. You're doing this some math out there, HP, aren't you? Kidding.
well,
Whoops.
yours truly is now out of spells.
No, he's doing this because you've drained all the spellcasters of anything that's not a cantrip.
That's magic missile's not a cantrip, and it's the only thing that's fucking multi-target. And unlike you, I've actually hit stuff.
I'll have you know.
It's
It's
like
easy to hit
fucking
things with something that
sorcerer.
automatically hits.
Yeah, well, I'll take low damage auto hits for 3 targets rather than always missing my spells.
I've only shot.
Shalim
I've only
is
missed
gonna-
once, I'll have you know.
Twice! You haven't hit shit!
I hit him the first time. It was 1 damage, but I
Shalim's
still hit
gonna-
him. Sorry.
I'm just seeing what he's got. Yeah, no, he's not rushing out with a scimitar on a gimp slash rotting leg, so he's just gonna reload his crossbow and fire at the one that's right in front of Scrox. What?
Nothing. Never mind.
I mean, feel free to give Shalim orders. He doesn't have to listen to. Oh no.
Luckily, I'm behind this rock, so he can't shoot me.
Yeah, he might hit one of the
No,
candles.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about something I forgot to activate on myself.
I'm gonna roll the which tile does it land on? 2, 3. Okay, it doesn't hit the camels.
The Camalgamation takes an arrow.
And then it gets angry.
The Camalgamation
Goes and
greatly just like that.
It consumes Shalim.
A whirring dervish of hooves and humps.
This imp is going to take another sting at Zaya.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All right. I need you to roll the Constitution save
13
and
poison damage.
hope you get it.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh no, that is 19
19.
damage total.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Why do I have
And
these guys
I am
firebolting?
at 4 HP.
Bite in beast form.
Yeah, they can shape change. Everyone knows that.
Oh, you roll the same thing if it's in
Yeah.
beast form.
The imp above you is going to try to drop another firebolt on you.
Oh, fuck you.
It's going to crit for a total of 8 fire damage. That is the most disappointing crit I have seen.
Go fuck yourself. Whoops.
Oh!
Didn't mean to do that. Apparently, when I have stuff hovered over and I go to do my health math and hit enter, it does that. So, don't worry about that. I'm not using it. Because
This
it wouldn't.
one's going to continue to hover around and observe. Doesn't want to engage with the crazy chaos in the melee. It spots a target and flings a firebolt.
Hey.
Missing Shalim.
And hitting in Volley.
No. Ard, you're up.
I am going to, again, target the one closest to me with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Yep, I was looking around making sure, yep.
that's
You shoot
enough.
between the legs of the amalgamation and nail
Or,
it right
sorry,
in the head.
I said I mean the one up on the wall. The same one I was aiming at last time.
Oh, that one.
Well, they've all taken equal damage, so I guess it doesn't matter.
That one notices you turn and you're glowing. You have a thing. You have a tube, right? No, it's
No,
your hand.
for Ray of Frost, I basically just point my hand at them while holding my hand in a specific position.
So it looks at your hand curiously, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and just like right when it's too late, it realizes that what's going on and tries to like turn around and run, and
I'm
just
an
turns.
ice cube.
It turns into an ice sculpture
Is it,
in the desert.
is it dead?
It's very dead.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay, so they probably have 8 health.
Let me make sure I. Nah, that one is dead. Yep, that one's dead. Cool. And then what does Thirin do?
Please hit the one next to.
There,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there it is.
I would say hitting the goat guy is probably a
Yeah,
priority.
the goat guys.
Yeah.
Fuck the goat guy.
I can't really go back and help the other people because Theron will take an attack of opportunity, and he's already not looking great.
Having seen what that thing is doing to Zaya, this thing in front of me, I gotta take care of it.
I forgot to ask last time. I do not get advantage for flanking, do I? Because there's nobody
Nope,
directly
it's not
opposite.
direct. You'd need someone
No.
there.
You've
Yeah,
got to be in
alright.
melee, I think. Or no,
Adjacent.
yeah, what he said.
Opposite.
That will hit.
Wow, this thing doesn't have a lot of AC.
It is
Alright.
also not doing well at all. It's kind of wobbling a bit, kind of teetering back and forth.
Theron
Okay.
lunges forward and bites its like the side of its abdomen, like its hip, and then the
Ooh.
blade comes out.
Ooh. Ooh.
It bites and then turns on blend.
Pretty much. Yep. The
slices-
teeth
it
start
Actually,
zooming
yeah.
along like on a track inside its mouth.
Oh, it's a slap chop. You turned on the slap chop.
Naswada.
Today on Will It Blend.
Yep.
So, because you're flanking, you would have advantage, but because you're poisoned, you have disadvantage. So this would be a normal roll if you were attacking the goat guy.
Oh, yep. Again.
Kill the goat guy.
At this point, I'm just pissed. Because, no, we didn't want to take a long rest.
Listen here, super aids.
You've got the sums.
Super aids.
Oh, that is unfortunately going to miss. Do you have any bonus actions that you'd like to take?
Stomp around.
Imagine if you could bonus action dodge. That'd be pretty
You're
lit.
a rogue. You can cunning action.
Really?
Yes, cunning action to dodge at level 4.
No, that's... No, they get the...
I thought
They
that was
can
disengage.
escape... They can escape, run, or hide.
Yeah.
That's rogues. Monks get the ability to dodge.
That sounds like
with
a
a key
monk thing.
point.
In Raleigh, you're up.
Great. This thing's still alive?
It is.
Great.
How are you going to unalive it?
I'm probably
By
not,
rolling.
if I'm honest. But we're gonna try.
I hope you do.
Well, things haven't been going well on that front. Here's a ray of frost.
You... Oh,
As-
motherfucker.
As predicted.
Oh my god, we're gonna get
Alright, well,
TPK'd
that's
by this
that's
encounter.
the end of my turn. It's been fun.
I'm sorry. That's. I mean, do you have inspiration or anything like that? Sitting around on?
Jesus Christ.
Pretty sure I don't.
Who has inspiration at this moment?
Not it.
Other than I think Nick's the only.
I think
I
Nick's
know
the
Nick
only
has
one who has it.
And it's
Okay, I
gonna
lied.
punish
Hold
you
on.
to use
Hold on.
it.
Can we
Oh,
back up?
oh.
Can we back up? Can
Yeah,
we pretend I didn't
please.
do the Ray of Frost?
I am happy to do that. Assuming you have.
Oh, you could use a heroic effort.
I'm burning. Nah. Nah.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
not
Tides
falling.
of Chaos.
I'm
my
not
dude.
falling into that trap.
But come on,
I'm
it's
converting a
fun.
sorcery
Everybody's doing it.
to a spell slot.
Are you actually?
You're not gonna do Tides of Chaos to get
No,
advantage?
fuck your taste. Wait, I'm doing that too, but I'm not. That's not gonna matter.
Oh.
Are you actually using your class?
I'm using my class.
He's beginning to believe.
I'm beginning to believe.
He's beginning to remember how to play a sorcerer.
Okay, could you explain to me what that does?
I
Burns a
burn a sorcery point to regain a spell slot.
Okay. All right, you got a spell slot.
What spell you cast?
What would you do with that?
Bitch bolt.
He's pulling an Aberrun casting teleport. He's leaving our asses.
I'm out of here.
He's
He
casting
misty
invisibility
steps out.
again.
Did it not cast? Oops. Sorry. Hold on.
Did you give yourself +1 spell slot?
Yo, is that snowballs?
Snowball!
It's snowballs. And I have to place it in a square, right? Not like between two squares.
In a square, I believe,
Okay.
Each creature
centered
on a
that
point.
point.
So, boy, it's a shame that imp is 30 feet in the air.
So just to be clear, are you able to choose who gets hit by this?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
This gets hit.
This
This
not.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it's in
It's
less
not-
than half his
It's not
space.
within the full. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I
it's
thought
a-
you were about
Come
to
on
just
now.
like take out Zion.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Fuck
'cause
my
it's
rib.
radiant.
No, I saw the shading. I wasn't worried at all.
He's only hitting the goat man.
All right. So he takes half damage, even on a successful save. He does not succeed in the saving. So, could you describe to me in detail how you kill Beelzebub with a bunch of snowballs?
How the how much health did he have left?
I know.
I mean, he did say he was not looking very good after the
I
Theron
said he was
fight.
teetering.
A bunch of snowballs.
I've
got the
that,
perfect
like,
gift for
conjure
this.
into the area around him and just pelt him until he falls over dead.
Look at shit posting.
I'd like to think that
This man just died to a snowball fight
I'd like to in the desert.
in the desert.
I'd like to think that he doesn't really pay attention to it. He's just kind of like, oh, whatever. And the first one just kind of bats against his like one of his horns or something harmlessly, and then the second one kind of hits him, and he's like, what the fuck? And then they all just start hitting him until like he just falls to the ground, and they keep hitting him. His unmoving corpse on the ground gets pelted by snowballs.
Yeah.
Crap.
And yes, the that imp is unfortunately 30 feet in the air, but you were able to stop the thing that would automatically damage everyone. So that's a good thing.
I helped.
Do you do anything else on your turn?
I didn't fucking advantage that, but I guess it doesn't matter. No, that's the end of my turn.
I don't think you can
can't
advantage
advantage a non-rolled
a
spell.
save.
That's,
Save
that's
spell.
also a good point.
All right. This imp. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. They don't give a shit. Well. They don't really make friends, do they?
Nope.
No.
He's gonna just attack the closest thing, and that is currently Nasawada.
Control delete.
Naswada's having some computer difficulties. I'm trying to help her with it.
Oh, okay. It misses.
Yeah.
Zaya, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. Am I able to bonus action chug a potion, or is that a full action?
It's a standard action to drink a potion.
Okay.
This isn't Baldur's Gate. Not yet.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna drink a potion then.
Throwing potions.
Just a second here.
Someday.
Someday. Someday we will do a campaign that just actually runs on Baldur's Gate rules, just for
So
giggles.
They're gonna add a GM mode to the game.
Oh shit! Really? All right, you heal 7.
7.
Nice.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay.
Nick needed to restart his computer, so.
Gotcha. So, this imp right next to Dreadhawk.
You have a dead imp in the turn order.
I do. Yeah. Yeah, they're there.
Okay.
To serve as a reminder to the others.
Okay.
The imp in front of you grins as it sees that it's got you backed in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to go for another sting of its tail.
No, it fucking
No,
won't.
it is not. I do something cheeky, but they can't really poison themselves. But all right, that instead, Dreadhawk, you're up.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh boy, indeed.
Oh boy! What do I got here? I got this. Fuck.
You sliver its mind open.
Needs to
Wait, which one?
The one right in front of me
Okay.
needs to make an intelligence save.
All right.
Yes.
He does fail that. And
He's got a -3 on any save.
he is
Dead.
in a bad way.
Damn it. They must have 10 health.
I knew you were mapping it out.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, that's fair. I'd be doing the same. Shalim is going to load a crossbow, and he's going to try to help you out.
Oh boy.
Gow.
Oh no, Shalim.
That is not going to be enough.
At least he didn't shoot us.
Yup. Alright, the imp next to Zaya is going to see that you just chugged a potion.
He's gonna stab you for more than the potion.
Well, now he doesn't
It-
have advantage because the other
He
guy's
does
dead.
not have advantage now, and you do have a very high AC, so
And
it's
yeah.
unlikely that...
Oh.
Okay,
Yay!
I didn't want to eat my words right there.
Well,
It's
if
unlikely,
he had
Fred.
if he had it, I do have Stone's Endurance and I forgot to use the last time, so I could have used that
Oh,
if
yeah, there you
it
go.
had come to it. So
So this imp up in the... I'm going to call them the rafters. Is going to see that in Raleigh just beat the shit out of the biggest guy in the prison.
Oh, he's not dropping bricks on me anymore.
Yeah, he's gotten bored with that
He's shitting
because it
bricks
keeps
now.
missing. And he's going to chuck a firebolt at Raleigh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Fuck
nice
that
knowing
thing.
you all. I'll see you in the next campaign.
Oh, that
How
was
is it
almost
when
an
you
18.
start to roll public, you roll like shit? What the fuck is going on?
I guess I'll just start doing everything in public now, because
He's like, I need my good rolls though.
Nah. And Raleigh, are you... Yeah, you're resistant to fire anyways. Okay.
A little bit.
Alright, and this last one is going to see Naswada and chuck a fireball. This is really the only person that they can really get a clear shot at right now.
Nana boo boo, you can't get me. Oh!
Ooh. A 17 is enough, so Naswada Dune takes 4 fire damage. Unless there's a resistance that I'm unaware of. Nope, resistant to acid. Alright. And then Ard. There's a lot of wounded imps, but not nearly as many dead imps as you'd like.
All right. I'm gonna step out here. Yeah. Damn it. guess I'm not actually. Never mind. I'm gonna fire at this one.
Do you want me to move the amalgamation?
No,
Are you
it's
trying to
fine.
get a point?
Theron will just attack it next turn.
Okay.
What, the imp or the camels?
The amalgamation?
Yes.
No.
It must be stopped. Ooh! That is a direct hit.
That's a damaged one too, so probably ice cubes.
Well, based on all your calculations, it should be ice cubed. And yet, it still is standing.
Jerk!
Well, no one bothered to roll religion to find out what they're all about.
Jerk.
Nasawada Dune.
Give me a moment. Back up.
Imps everywhere. I don't have
I'm
a way
not
to finish the
dead,
rhyme.
surprisingly.
Very surprisingly, despite my efforts.
Did you keep rolling underneath a 16?
Well, one of them hit you actually.
Yeah, you took 4.
Yeah, you
How
took 4
much?
damage. 4
Okay,
damage.
let's-
I already calculated it.
Alright. You hear that?
Hey, come on,
Are
Theron.
any within
My bad.
melee,
I
or
forgot
they
about
all...
Theron. One is in melee with Zaya. Hold on.
That's gotta fucking plaster that imp.
Oh my god, 10 force. Alright, so yeah, what happens to this imp that's smaller than Theron's face?
You mean that stain on the wall over there?
Theron just bends down and engulfs the thing in its mouth.
And turns on blend mode.
Yes, exactly. And then after a couple
It just
seconds,
juices.
yeah,
It's out.
there's a short screech, cut short, some grinding noises, and then Theron spits out some not so great looking goop.
Spits out a
It's
clear
just a s-
glass full of a red liquid with a celery stick, a sausage, and an
Just
olive.
made a Bloody Mary.
Call the
Oh
bloody
my
demon,
God.
thank you.
Alright. We are about 5 rounds in. Do we want to take a quick bio break?
Sounds like you want to take a quick bio break.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Gotta go
Yeah, sure.
recharge his. He's gotta go recharge his good dice.
Gotta go and like just hold them and just be like, it's okay. It's
It's
okay.
okay, you don't have to be shy of rolling in public.
Yeah, we'll they're shy dice. Alright, we'll take a quick 5-minute bio break.
Your dice are a shade.
Oh yeah, shades are the ones that are shy.
Yeah.
Alright, are we rolling?
We'll be back.
All right, welcome back. We are starting at the top of the round with Naswana Dune. Go ahead.
Okay. So.
Enjoy the disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la.
I will come over to here
Mm-hmm.
to get advantage to kill this fucker.
Okay. You have a standard basic attack without advantage or disadvantage.
Dagger. Normal.
Ooh.
That's gonna hit.
Is it?
You give him the old shanky shank. Shiv him. Your dagger like pierces through his entire torso. And you pull it out thinking, yeah, there's no way he like lived. I just cut him in half basically.
Oh fuck! I forgot to do planar warrior.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Your turn's not over, and it's a bonus action.
Hey.
That's gonna be enough. So you pierce him, and he's like cackling on the end of like impaled by your dagger, and like he coils up his stinger ready to hit your hand.
I got this.
Yeah,
Hang on.
yeah.
I was like, no. I snap. And it just fucking, and it just eviscerates him in half.
Yup. You just very dead, very splatter. Okay. In Raleigh.
I am going to find my character sheet. Hold on. I'm going to use another sorcery point.
Okay.
I put these in backwards.
Very cool.
It's fine. We're good. And then I'm going to use Witch Bolt, and I'm using the last chaos or the last thingy.
Okay.
To twin it. So I'll be hitting that one and that one.
Man, I didn't make you roll the thing for last spell.
Correct, you did not.
I did not.
I also
All right,
forgot
you're
to remind
twinning
you.
this.
Yep.
Yep. So go ahead and roll.
Yep. I'm also going to
And
use Taze of
we're all
Chaos for advantage on the first one.
Tides of Chaos.
So you're using Tides of Chaos. Okay.
I'm using everything.
Then we are.
Where's the second one?
Nice.
Okay. First one is going to.
They both hit.
Yeah, they both hit, and the second one actually kills it. It is dead.
Good.
Gets hit with a bolt of lightning and then gets hit with a static shock.
And I'm gonna need 2 d20s from you.
Yep, I'm on it already.
Oh no!
It's a 16 and a 20.
You rolled a 16 and a 20.
Let me look. I want to say it was either that it has to be a 1, or which one was it?
I believe it's a 1.
Is it that it's a 1?
If you
Okay,
wanna
so you're
if
fine.
you want to make it a 20, so silly shit happens, I'm fine with it.
How about a 20 and a 1?
Ooh. I'm all for more wild magic. being thrown around.
I'm fucking furious. Your beard grows another beard. You have like
I have become Scrox.
You're starting to look like me.
so.
That's
Let me
racist.
lay this out here. So before you had like a short, like maybe an inch or so
There were just some
beard
feathers
full of
on
fine
my
little
face.
feathers.
Now,
yeah.
now it's like
now it's actually like long gray beard down to your stomach. Just chain of feathers. When you move your head, it swings.
I thought that
And
wild magic, what it did is like every single time that you don't hit the number, it adds one. So you go 1, then 1 and 2, then 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm wrong with that.
That'd be hilarious.
We should make it work that way. It'd be fun.
That's what I thought it was, but I guess I'm wrong. So
I'd have to keep up with all that.
you'd have to put like a notepad thing that said like this is the number she's now at.
So
I mean, consider it as a custom resource, and then he just remembers to add one each time
yeah.
on the sheet.
So the imp that just got zapped,
Also
he-
grows a beard.
oh my god. You know what? Yeah, why not? It's going to start shouting in Infernal.
The dead one?
Nope, the one that got
dead one.
zapped is still alive. In Raleigh, you recognize that it is shouting, like, more, come here.
Fuck.
And you hear, in the distance, there's, maybe a dozen or so more imps, like all shrieking and screeching and
Actually,
cackling.
I also understand this. I understand Infernal.
Okay. So both in Raleigh and Zaya find that it's called for reinforcements, as many imps have heeded to the call. But the imp right above Scrox turns to the north, and it starts shouting in a much more panicked voice. And Zaya and Raleigh, you hear it shriek, "The Baron is coming! Hide! Run! Flee!"
Stupid ass.
It is Zaya's turn.
The Baron coming has never been a good thing.
I hear that. Can I infer, is the Baron that flying asshole?
I don't know.
One might assume.
Can I see when the Infernal said that right before that? Did I see the imp look up in the sky before saying that?
Yeah, you saw that it looked up in the sky to the north. It like stood like jolted bolt still, like it just saw a ghost
Doesn't take a
and
telepath.
started in a panicked voice shouting in Infernal, "The Baron is coming! Run! Flee!"
Okay, I hear that. I let everybody else know what he said. I'm gonna say the flying asshole I think is coming this way. And then like I say exactly what he says, and I say I'm pretty sure that means that the flying asshole's coming this way. And then I'm not near anything, and I can't reach these things at 30 feet up, so I'm going to hide. So you said that it, the thing's coming from the north, like up, coming from that direction.
Well, north
In
of
the
wherever.
Like, is this map in cardinal direction? Is the top of the map north?
Yes. We're pretending that the top of the map is north.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna move because I literally don't have any range abilities. I don't have any range throwing weapons or anything. So I am going
Where are
to
you moving
move here and hide because the rock I'm assuming is going to at least cover me a little
go
bit.
ahead and roll your stealth.
Okay.
Can I get my turn?
Did I just? Oh, I just skipped you. My
skipped
apologies.
me.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's what I'll do on my turn.
No.
What?
I skipped.
He
him.
skipped.
Dreadhawk, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, she rolled her stealth.
Your token was the same color as the imps.
I'm twice their size.
No. On the encounter tab. I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, now that you mention it. That jerk. The jerk who called for help.
All right.
Take that, jerk.
His mind just melts and he just falls from flying and splatters onto the ground.
Yes. Take that, jerk.
You also hear all of the chorus of various imps that had answered the call are now all like shrieking in panic.
Oh boy.
It does not sound that they are coming for reinforcements
Yeah.
or as reinforcements.
I'm gonna consider leaving. Yuck. That's my turn. You smell
Okay.
like shit.
Fuck.
Shalim is going to crouch down, nestling up in the crevice. He's going to reload his crossbow and aim it at the imp above him.
Hey, Shalim! Shalom!
Ooh. See this imp have... There's a crossbow bolt in it.
The brick.
It's the size of the imp itself.
The brick comes back up.
And it's pinned to a wall, essentially.
It's impressive since he shot it up.
That's a good point. It's just weighing him down.
He can't
And
go anywhere.
he's gonna try. He slowly, like, he's struggling to stay in the air. Kind of like falls a little bit, lands on the edge of the cliff, and you see him like just kind of scrabble away with the bolt stuck in him. And he disappears from sight. Sir Ard, what do?
I'm gonna have Theron repair himself. Nope, I'm not muted. Okay.
Yep. Right. Theron repairs himself.
Yep.
Very good.
Walks over, leans down, touches his cracked off wing, and yeah, the metal kind of heats up where the break is, and the wing reattaches itself with a whole
Just
bunch of like
welds.
writhing mechanisms.
Nice.
Pulls out a can of spray paint.
Yep. Good as new.
All right. And what do you do?
I take a step.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot else I can really think to do.
Well, you are aware that the big demon bird may be on its way.
Yeah. I don't have much in the way of preparation for that. That is the problem. I am pretty much tapped out.
Might I
Hiding
suggest
in one of the
a,
crevasses is an option.
Yeah.
It is large size, so
Fair.
trying to get into there is hard for it.
Might I suggest a page out of the World War or out of the Cold War pamphlet, Duck and Cover?
Yes, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, Theron's got his wing. Oops, didn't mean to. And then gonna follow me over.
Scrabble on over.
Am I far enough in, or should I move further?
That's your call.
Are you in?
I'll move farther in. I don't trust that response.
All right. Round 6, Naswada Dune. With your passive perception, you can hear in the far distance. You would say maybe a good 200 feet or so to the north is the slow, heavy beating of a pair of large wings, and it's kind of this weird, insane muttering in a language you don't understand.
I am having a hard day. Well, we're all gonna die. No, I'm not gonna be as that
Nah,
depressing.
The
as
SWAT
that
of the
one.
nihilist. Understood.
No, I'm not gonna be like, well, rocks
As would
coming.
you if you had pustules all over you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm. I
Reminder that you
decide-
are occasionally vomiting flies.
I go to here,
Uh-huh.
put my back up against the wall, knock an arrow, and then try to hide and wait.
Try to
All
vomit
right.
in peace.
In Raleigh.
Really regretting having used that invisibility spell already. I am going here and taking that hide action.
All right. I'll need stealths from everyone who's hiding.
Wouldn't that be all of us?
Uh,
I think everyone's hiding, yeah.
yeah. Since this is technically the second round that I'm hiding, can I get like some type of bonus on like hunkering down even more or something when I try rolling again for a better stealth?
You're in some plants and foliage over there.
Okay.
Gonna be generous and give you a +2.
I have
Okay.
yet to get to where I want to go.
Oh well, then move your character to where you want to be, and then hide.
Tom, this is an alcove, right? I saw the shading and assumed
Yeah.
that I had cover here. Okay.
You have cover there.
Okay.
Okie dokie, here we go.
Oh no, Art. Oh no.
The metal dragon has more stealth than either.
I mean, his
of you.
hair's on fire.
Yeah, it can stay unnaturally still.
All right. With a jolt and a rumble, you see it land on the cliff above you guys,
Sick head.
and it looks down, and it's staring directly at the horned demon corpse that looked like it was pelted by snowballs, and it's gonna cock its head. Oh, I'm gonna be polite and say that you guys shoved the amalgamation in one of the crevices or something.
Wait, I meant to mention that.
And it's gonna start to climb down.
Looks right over at Art, goes, oh, hi.
Well, Art's in a crevasse, actually, so hasn't noticed it, even though Art's, like, flaming over there.
Excuse
And
you.
it bends down, picks up the corpse, and just starts feasting away on it greedily. Just tearing it into pieces, ripping those pieces off, licking the bones. And you know what these things, they're filthy. These things are like covered in pustules and disease. Like, it is nasty. And it's just feasting away on this thing for what feels like an entire minute. Until it's just picking away at the bones, licking its long clawed fingers, and it doesn't... If it's noticed you, it hasn't given any signs. And eventually, it sounds like it hears something in the distance, perks its head up, and lifts off, flying 120 feet in the air. And it flies somewhere to the east.
Oh, thank Christ,
Whew.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Camp. No.
What would you guys like to do?
Camp.
Camp.
Take a fucking 8-hour nap.
Yep.
Where will you guys be camping, and will there be a fire involved?
No.
In the tiniest freaking crevice that can fit all of us, and no.
So like this crevice that Scrox and
Yes.
Bart are in.
Jesus Christ.
Yep,
yes.
yep,
Okay. So you guys set up the same way you did the last time you camped in this. Definitely not Antlion Dens because this is a different place.
Yeah.
May I
set up-
ask to do first watch so I still have daylight because I don't have dark vision? Because I think everybody
Sure.
else has dark vision, correct?
Ah!
No, I don't have dark vision.
No
Oh.
one but Tyler does.
Oh, I thought a
Art
lot
I
more
has
of you
have it.
did.
Art has it and Theron does.
Okay, well, yeah. If
So
someone
you
else
guys
wants to, you can. But,
Position
otherwise
yourselves
I can-
inside this little crevice.
Oop.
And you guys set up some tarps, get some rags and stuff, and you're able to nail them into the walls so that you have something of a canvas covering you as a roof to provide some shelter and camouflage from things above. And I'm gonna say it takes you about half an hour to set all this up.
Okay.
Okay.
And it is now 5 p.m. You guys are resting?
Yep.
Long resting?
And then I'll take the first watch. So,
Okay.
unless of course anybody objects. Does anybody else want to take first watch?
All yours.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll your perception.
Ugh.
And these are 2-hour shifts. Theron can also roll perception.
Okay.
Yes, 2-hour shifts.
Yep. I think that's how we figured out the math, so we could do like a 10-hour rest with a rolling 2 hours for everybody.
I'm throwing alarm over here
Okay.
in case something comes north. Night, night.
All right. So while it's still daylight out, you and Theron, Theron is the first to notice it. He kind of hears something kind of crawling around the corner, and you see an imp on the ground crawling towards the bones of the goat creature.
Mm.
This is one that looks like it has a big old hole in its chest, like a bolt went through it.
Yeah.
And you see it seems intent on grabbing one of the bones.
Unless, of course, he makes a move towards us, I'm going to let him be. So I'm kind of just watching, and if he doesn't see me, then he gets to live. If he sees me, then he's gonna die.
He gets to
But
die.
yeah.
So you see he's picking through the bones and he finds a rib. And he kind of he looks relieved to find one intact. And he takes it and in a gruesome display shoves it into the hole
Hey, he plugged it.
and kind of like shoves it into his entire body.
hmm
And until it's not visible, he's like kind of twitching in agony and pain and
Okay.
grunting.
Remind me,
And-
last time we met one of these things, they did a whole entire ritual to summon it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not the same thing, and I shouldn't. My
Not as far
character
as you
probably
can
wouldn't be
tell.
as worried. Okay.
But it shoves the rib inside itself and it heels over onto the ground.
Mm.
And you see kind of its whole body is like pulsating, and you see the hole in it kind of closes up, and it looks a little beefier than it was before. It's kind of feeling around the chest where the hole was, like kind of surprised, and it does look just slightly bigger, like it grew a couple of inches.
Does it look like everything is completely healed, or does it look like it kind of just did like a partial heal?
It looks better than it was when you first saw it.
Okay.
Better than fresh.
Better than
And-
fresh? Oh, okay.
The
Well,
fresh maker.
well,
And so you see it's looking around, and it grabs another rib.
okay,
And it
before he
scratches.
is he gonna make a move to shovel it in? Because if it looks like he is, I might actually go to attack it.
He grabs a rib, another rib, and then another one, and he looks like he's kind of like trying to get a bunch of them in his arms,
Okay.
and he's looking around to see if any other anything's watching him, and he does notice you. And
I have my
almost
warhammer in my hand. I'm just looking at him, warning him.
in a panic, he almost drops all the ribs, grabs two of them, and runs away.
Okay, good. Is he like running off until I don't hear him, or does it kind of look like
You
he's running off to a area and he's kind of? Do I
You
still
don't hear him
him?
anymore.
Okay.
And after about a minute, you see Theron kind of stand down.
Okay. Whoever is gonna be next watch, I'll mention it to him.
Okay.
Is it
Well-
still daylight?
There's still a little bit of daylight. Sunset is starting to happen.
Oh,
It's 7 p.m. Who is on
Okay.
watch?
I'll do it since I don't have dark vision.
Okay, I'll wake him up. I'll let him know what I saw. That he has 2 more ribs, and it looks like it's kind of a healing or upgrade for these imps. And he saw me, but he ran away. So I'm not sure if they're coming to regroup later, or if they're running away and they're not going to be here anymore. Because for me, it seems like I scared him enough that he's not going to come back. But we don't know.
Okay.
I let him know all that stuff, and then I go to bed.
Well, I'm gonna try it. Not that it's gonna work. I'm gonna say, Theron, guard the bones. Whether or not he listens to me is entirely up to him.
I'm gonna say Theron probably doesn't just take orders from.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe if you said
Unless-
please.
Fuck.
So Theron just continues to stay on watch.
Okay. Make him roll his watch. Oh no,
Whoa.
Theron.
So Dreadhawk, as you're kind of looking through some of your books and stuff,
Passively reading.
trying to pass the time, you hear an argument
Oh.
in another language,
Oh.
unless you're fluent in Infernal.
I most fluently am not.
But the argument seems to turn to blows,
Whoa.
and around the corner you see 2 imps wrestling each other.
Can I make a knowledge check to figure out what they're doing? Why they're fighting over this stuff?
Yes, you may make a.
You're having
let me look.
people roll religion.
I would say religion or arcana would
What?
be applicable
Wanna-
to this.
What the?
That's still pretty damn good. So based on the description for what you had, were told. So hell is the ultimate in might makes right. It is the ultimate in what would you say? only the strongest survive, basically.
Survival of the
Mhm.
fittest.
Survival of the fittest, that's exactly it. And
Are you saying they collect assets?
yes, demons are like, there's a tier system, and demons aren't stuck being what they are.
Oh.
They can grow more stronger by effectively defeating or consuming or committing atrocities on demons that are greater than them.
Mm.
So whatever this demon was, it was powerful enough that all these imps want a piece, and even if it's just something as small as the rib,
Mm-hmm.
it could be enough to give them some of its power. And clearly these two are fighting over who gets the spoils.
Ooh. And Theron doesn't notice.
Yeah, no, Theron.
He's off being a jerk.
Do you do anything about the scrabbling?
As long as it doesn't compromise my long rest, I'll throw a rock over there.
Yeah, I would allow for just a chuck, just a toss of a rock. You're just doing it for like the sound.
Yeah, the sound, like, hey, we're still over here. We can still kick your ass. And I'm hoping that it might draw Theron's attention to the two imps that are like less than 15 feet away from him.
Roll a ranged attack with advantage because you're not really aiming for anything. You're just chucking it generally to the south.
That's a d20 plus my dex mod.
Basically, roll not to hit anyone's head while they're asleep. That's gonna be good
With
enough.
advantage?
With advantage, but I mean that's good enough. So you chuck the rock, and immediately you hear two squeals as the two imps scatter away, and Theron like snaps his head over.
Chunk.
But the imps are already gone by then.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish my watch and wake up the next person.
Yep. And day
Side
turns
note.
to night.
And wake
For
up.
whatever reason, I just tried to click one of the birds flying around the screen. Don't know why. I
I'm
just
gonna
saw
wake up-
movement and clicked.
I'm gonna wake up. I still have a torch, but I actually don't have a torch.
Mhm.
I guess I'll wake up Art because he has night vision, and I'll tell him that what Zaya told me, and that they're fighting over these bones. And Theron wouldn't listen to me, but maybe we should have him guard the bones because they seem really intent on eating them.
Well, you're aware of the innate power
Because
that
they're
they
trying
have
to
for other
gain
demons.
power from it, and they might get cocky in the middle of the night.
What do
Question.
you think?
If Theron fights, that doesn't interrupt my long rest, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely true.
Okay. I'm gonna go along with that plan, and I'm gonna send Theron out. I'm gonna tell Theron, act intimidating unless they attack, and then defend yourself.
Ooh.
Okay. For some reason, I cannot remove the torch from you. Hold on.
Might not be on me.
Oh. Who's it? Who has the
I tell Theron,
It might
bear
be-
attack mode, which makes Theron like raise up his wings and try to be as tall as possible.
Ooh.
I'll fuck you up.
Torch approved there.
Very spooky.
Messy the Puma is a big old house.
Where do you position Theron, the spooky?
Gonna come around the corner like that, then
All right.
pretty much just stand over the body.
So, go ahead and roll your perception check for both you and Theron. So,
I like
over
how-
the course of the night, you hear some bickering and chittering, but it's always a good 30 feet or so away from where the bones are, there sounds to be like a lot of things that are reluctant to get closer. And eventually these chitterings seem to get bored, and they kind of die off as time passes to midnight. And we are on the final watch. Who has final watch?
Moi.
All right. Well, pitter patter, let's get at her. So, you hear the chittering. It's very faint now, and off in the distance. And a lot of it's like, you hear snippets of whispers in the wind. And basically, to sum it up, it's questions like, is that dragon still there? Yes. Damn. Is he still there? Yes. Curses. I want the bones. Well, you can go get the bones. You're not going to come with me? No. The dragon's still there. You are a coward. So are you. And there's just a lot of bickering the whole night. And eventually, 2 a.m. rolls around and everyone successfully completes a long rest and has their fucking level 4 stuff, finally.
I kind of wish I had a later rest just so I could hear more bickering. That was amazing.
Good.
Long rest.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the way that all played out because, like, we rarely are even in a position where we're like, man, we're kind of low on health, but we also kind of, like, can't really stop. Like, we have a break, but we can't do a long rest. Let's just, like, do a short rest. We're never reliant on, like, how many hit die do we have left for more rests?
Yeah.
I think I'm really hitting home with the survival aspect of this without even having to worry about water or food.
Yep.
Objective
Just have
survive.
the flying asshole just keep on following us the whole entire way.
Don't give him ideas.
Don't give up, Shamiko.
One day you'll fucking pluck the feathers from that asshole bird.
So with that, I believe we are bumping up against the edge of time itself for this session. But everyone gains a beat. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yay.